Hey y'all, welcome back for another video. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Chanina. Hey girl, hey.
Jumping out the whip, shit cold. Watching my step-gram froze. Most my day spent alone. Same with my bro, he knows. Gotta pay dues. Walking in mud, you can check my.
And y'all, I am logging into my stuff for work. Okay, I've actually started logging in 15 minutes ago, and for some reason I couldn't get into the VPN. I don't know if I don't know what was happening with that. But anyways, y'all, welcome back to another video. It's going to be a work with me video. You guys seem to like those types of videos a lot. If you're here just for the work for me videos, I do recommend checking out my vlog videos because I do vlog as well. And I put a lot of information in my vlogs too. So I do separate content for Arise, and then I intermix it with my vlogging because it's literally part of my life, right? So I like to share things in my vlogs with you guys. But anyway, y'all, so we're going to answer a couple of questions and then we're going to get into taking a call. Give me just a second. I just want to make sure that this is loading as I'm talking. Okay, so I'm just going to go through the comments, and I don't know if all of these are going to be questions or if they're just going to be general comments, but we're going to go from the top. And so this one is from Chardonnay Wilson. Hey girl, I haven't seen you in a minute, but hey, thank you. Welcome back to the channel and thank you for commenting. So she says, thank you for all of your great advice. I became my own IBO, which she did. She used to be one of my agents. And then she transitioned into starting her own virtual call center. So I'm always excited about that when I have an agent that comes on board and then they take that and expand it into something else. So that's always awesome. She says, I became my own IBO and it's been so much better for me. Everything she says is all facts. Oh, I appreciate that. I did everything she told me and everything worked out great for me. Thank you again. You are so welcome, girl. I'm so happy to hear that. Y'all, because all of the information that I share with y'all is not it's only for your success and for your knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Like, so when I see stuff like that, or when I read my emails, and I've had people that I've conversed with in the past about becoming an agent and transitioning over, y'all, I don't feel no type of ways about it. I actually kind of hope that that's what a lot of agents do, because we all, I feel like you should have multiple streams of income. So starting a business is always great. Is it hard? Yes. Is it worth it in the end? It could be, you know what I mean? But the only way you're gonna find out is to just do it. So I'm very happy for Miss Wilson. The next comment says it's from Beauty by Boss Lady. So, hey girl, hey. And who are you employed with? So, I'm going to direct you to my work from home playlist, girl. I have a whole work from home playlist. As a matter of fact, when I get a break, I'm going to link it down under your comment if you don't see this video, so that you can go check out the playlist, girl, and it'll start to become a real apparent on what I do. So next comment is James Barr. I'm definitely going to have to try that recipe. It looks super delicious. Oh, thank you. So he is referring to the crock pot chicken that I did in a previous vlog. Simple ingredients. If you guys go check that video out, it's definitely, I have the ingredients as I'm cooking it, or what I use anyways. So you guys go check that video out. I think it is the vlog before last. I was talking about the mistake that I supposedly made at work. Anywho, so yeah, James, thank you so much for visiting the channel. I appreciate you commenting under the video. And I'm going to do one more because I have to go ahead and get started with work. So okay, so a name Gabi, I think that's how you say it, or Anami Gabi. How long does it take for background checks to come back, and do they send you an email or call you to let you know if you're able to work then? As far as background checks, I can't remember off the top of my head how long it takes, but honestly, the only time you should be worried is if it comes back, um, if you get an email saying that, hey, you did not pass the background check. If you do not receive an email regarding your background check, then don't worry about it. Okay. The only time you need to worry is if you get an email regarding your background check and there's something wrong going on. If there's nothing wrong, then you're not going to get an email. You're not going to get a phone call. You're not going to get anything. You just won't hear nothing. And that's a good thing. Okay. So, all you do is basically go onto the platform, you start registering, to create an account, you browse through the opportunity announcements, take your client assessment, and you keep moving. You keep moving through the process, go ahead and get in class. And if you hear nothing back from your background check, then I wouldn't even worry about it, girl. If it's something that is going to make you nervous about your background check, honestly, you guys, because they go back, I think 7 to 10 years, and they're looking for specific things. So if you're nervous about taking a background check, don't even spend the $30. Because if you know it's going to come back bad, or you're not going to be in compliant with what Arise is looking for, save your coin, sis. Save your coin, okay? But yeah, so one more, because I got 2 minutes. So one more. I love your this is from Ray or Ray. So I love your videos, man. Oh, let me heart that last comment so that she could see that I saw it. He or she could see I saw it. So anyways, okay, next comment. I love your videos. May I ask if your headsets are noise cancellation and comfortable fitting? If so, where can I purchase? So yes, these are the headsets that I currently use. I've been using them for a little over a year now, I believe, and it's through a brand called Callies. They're very affordable. I think they were like $30, and I ordered them from Amazon. So if you go down in the description box, I do have an Amazon storefront link down there. Click on that link and it'll take you to my store. And there's a store called All Things Home and Office or something like that. And these are in there. So these specific ones, you just click on it and it'll take you straight to the link. So hopefully that answers that. And yes, they are comfortable and they are noise canceling. So yeah. All right, y'all. So let's get into a call. Thank you for calling. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with today? Hi, Michael. How are you today? Okay, sure. Okay. What's your agency phone number? Thank you. Okay. And what's the nearest airport to the guest? Okay. That is fine. But let's see, we still have to put a gateway airport for them just in case. Okay. All right, so give me just a second. Yeah, I can take her Mariner number. Right, thank you. What say? Well, how many guests are going to be in the cabin? Okay, thank you. Okay, standard or platinum? Let's see it. Great. Okay. And what about transfers? Do you guys want transfers? Okay. Alright, so I've got that code here. So that's the group code. So their gross total is 87.26. That breaks down to a fare of 37.99 per person, 3.29 per person for the cancellation protection, and 2.35 per person for taxes, fees, and port expenses. For the fare, 37.99 per person. Okay. Let's see, that was the group rate. So let me go back. Okay. Let's see. I don't see TS1. I see T1S. Is that it? Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Those are two separate things. Let's see. You're looking at the Advantage Fare refundable deposit for them. All right. Okay, yep. So that is the Advantage refundable fare. So the other rate was an actual group rate, the TS1. Okay, so yep, 7406 was the gross, 3179 per person for the fare, 235 per person for the taxes, fees, and port expenses, and 289 for the standard protection. Was there a particular? Okay. It looks like it is, yes, sir. Okay. It should just release it back into inventory, but sometimes it takes a couple minutes for it to pop back into inventory. Okay. Okay. Thank you. And what's the nearest airport to the guests? Will they need air today? Will they need a quote for air today? Okay. And what stateroom type are they looking for? Okay. How many guests are going to be in the cabin? Are they fast cruisers? Okay. Let me see. Let's see. It'll be on hold for about 3 days, and if you need more than that, then I can extend it out a little bit further for you. Okay. Were they looking for fare with amenities like the have-it-all or without the have-it-all? Okay. They are. It'll automatically attach on its own. And did they need cancellation protection or transfers? Okay. All right. So, oh, okay. I was just going to ask you, did you need the price for those? Okay, so let's see. They're oh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, let's see. Victor Charlie category, and then I'll check for that cabin to see if it's available here in just a sec. Their gross total. Okay. So their gross total is $95.92.40. The fare is 4503.70 per person, and then $292.50 for the taxes, fees, and port expenses. And yep, it's still there, so I'll go ahead and grab that. And who's going to be our lead guest? The deposit is $15.60. Okay, and we're back. It's the next day. Okay, but we're going to end this video with a few more questions, and hopefully this will help some of you guys. Okay, so first question is by Nagadia Gerald. I hope I pronounced that correctly. It's a pretty name, and thank you for watching the channel. So she says, I was wondering, do you need a computer before you start? I highly recommend it because you're going to be, once you get into a certification class, honestly, I would, okay, here's what I recommend. After you register to the platform, or before even registering to the platform, get you a computer, right? Once you register to the platform, you're going to have to do like a PC scan to make sure that your computer is compatible to work with the clients that are on the portal. And you're going to need your computer to do that. Not only that, but there's going to be, at some point, you're going to be asked to take a client assessment. And I highly recommend doing that from your computer as well. I do not recommend doing any of this over your phone. I'm noticing this past year that a lot of people are running into issues when they're doing it on their phone, whether it's the registration, the client assessment, enrolling into a class. It just, I don't think that it'll be a good idea to do any of this over your phone. So yes, I do recommend you having a computer before you start. I'm not really sure about, because she says, because I already have an HP monitor, just need a CPU. Preferably, I was looking at ASD call center CPUs. Now, I'm not familiar with the ASD call center CPUs, if that's like their own company. I generally recommend Work at Home Equipment Solutions. They do sell ASD compatible computers as well as Arise and any other work from home platform such as Arise. They are refurbished computers. You can order the monitor by itself. You can, I mean, they sell pretty much everything, even office furniture, and it's all at an affordable rate. And they have payment plans. So if you're not able to just buy one right out, then you're able to set up a payment plan with them, or you can even go through the financing route for as little as, like, I think $10 to $25 down, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I always recommend them. I'm not really sure about the ASD call center CPUs, or what website you have to go to see those. But yeah, so I do recommend you having a computer before you start. Thank you for leaving a comment, and thank you for watching the video. So the next comment is from Monique Wade. Hey girl, hey. She says, I want to start a Rise. Is the class self-paced, or do you have to set training times and days? Do they have evening training? I work a full-time job and would like to do a Rise when the kids go to bed. I really can't afford to take time off to do these trainings if they're during the day and unpaid. Love your channel. Thank you, girl. Thank you for watching. So yes, there are morning, afternoon, and evening classes. The evening and midday classes fill up pretty quick because a lot of people are in the same predicament as yourself. They go to work during the day and they really don't want to take time off to do the certifications, because in the beginning of the certification, you don't get paid for that, right? You don't start getting paid or earning a revenue until you get to the point where you're doing your certification calls, right? So yes, there are evening times available. You just have to go onto the portal, kind of do, kind of look through all of the client opportunities that are available to see if they still have openings for the afternoon and the evening classes. Like I said, those do fill up a little bit faster than the morning classes. So if you see one that you're interested in, go ahead and get started with the process of enrolling. Oh, and as far as the time, so the days are set. Yes, they're Monday through Friday. The times you're able to choose. So again, you can either choose morning, which typically starts at about 9 o'clock, and then you're in there for 4 hours. Or you can do midday, or you can do evening, which normally starts at about 6 o'clock, and then you're in there until about 9 o'clock or so. So thank you for that. And so the next one is Mandalorian. I believe I've seen you comment before. I could be wrong. But this person says, when they grade a call and it's not passing, do they pull another call as a practice call before a graded one? No. They are going to choose calls at random, and whatever call they choose, that's the one that they're going to evaluate. Now, they may listen to other calls if you're new to taking calls, like if you're still in certification or something like that, to try to see the consistency of your calls and if you are using the call flow in every call. But the one that they evaluate, that's the one that you'll get an email about, and then you'll have the opportunity to look at that call evaluation to see what you did correctly and what you need to work on. So it is probably going to be hit and miss if you are not sticking to your script, and you're not hitting every point. But if you stick to your script and you're hitting every point and you're doing everything that they're going to be grading you on, then your scores should be pretty much consistent. It shouldn't be up and down, if you're doing everything that you're supposed to be doing. So, and I mean, stuff happens. I have had calls where I didn't get to hit every single point because maybe the person hung up too fast, so I didn't get to do my closing and I got marked off for that, or whatever the case may be. So it does happen, but I wouldn't worry about it. I would just continue to do the best that you can on every single call, and treat every single call as if they're going to pull that particular call to evaluate. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. So, because no one likes to get an email saying that they've got a 69 or a 70, but the percentage that they're supposed to be meeting is like a 90 and above, right? No one wants to see that, but mistakes do happen. Some things are beyond your control and you will get docked for it, but it's not, unless you're just consistently not passing your QA evaluations, which in that point you need to set up a meeting with your PF, right? So every time you get evaluated, you'll get an email and you'll get an offer to set up a meeting. If you feel like you need to set up a meeting, go ahead and do that, especially if you're not getting passing scores. That way you will have the opportunity to listen to your own call so that you can see how you sound and what you did and what you didn't do with the performance facilitator or the PF person, right? They'll be more than happy to pull a call so that you both can listen to it, and then they can give you some advice, things like that. But yeah, normally they don't, once they pull a call and they grade it, that's just what it is. They normally don't hold off from grading something in order to pull practice calls. Again, that may happen if you're in certification, but if you're in production, then it is what it is. They're just going to pull, calls. If you're in certification, they like to work with you a little bit more to try to get you on the same page as everybody else. And so, they'll give you chances and stuff like that to improve yourself. But once you're in production, at that point, you already kind of know what you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do, even though there are things you may make a mistake on. But, and even then, you're still able to, if you have questions or if you feel that your evaluation was incorrect and you feel like that you did something differently that could have made your score better, definitely set up a meeting with your PF person. Every PF has an email address and a calendar that you can set up meetings for, so take advantage of that. And then also, if you're new to taking calls, take advantage of the huddles. A lot of PFs have weekly huddles with their team members to go over, the calls, and if you have any questions, or if there was a particular call that you had and it didn't go well and you just want to get advice on it, or whatever the case may be, that's what they're there for us. So hopefully that answered that question, you guys. I know it's Saturday and I've been working all day, girl, and now I'm off. It's 4:30, okay, and I don't know what I'm about to do with this hair, but anyway, y'all, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope that it was very informative for you guys. And again, keep dropping those comments, and I'm going to keep answering the questions, whether it be in a separate work video like this or in just a vlog. So again, if you guys are not watching my vlogs, I think I said this yesterday, I'm not sure, but if you guys are not watching my vlogs, make sure you go check out my vlogs too, because I answer questions inside my vlogs, and then I talk about stuff regarding Arise inside my vlogs as well. So yeah, Thank you guys so much for your support. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed and want to become part of the family, the Hey Girl Hey family, go ahead and subscribe, girl. And I will see y'all on another video. Bye.